everybody. Thank you for joining me. Today, we are talking about severe weather in the plains, the southern plains, and the northeast. But first, I would ask that you do subscribe if you like my content and give a like on this video. If we can, let's get this video to 10 likes. And now let's get started with the video, and I'll tell you what you need to expect with these storms. Okay, I'm going to focus in on the slight chance of severe weather, which is in Montana and North Dakota. And the slight risk includes damaging winds, gusts, and scattered to large hail. So we're not anticipating tornadoes in this storm today, but we are anticipating damaging wind gusts and scattered to large hail. And also, we have three other areas we're looking at. One in the northeast, and then one in the South Plains, parts of Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, and then the other in Minnesota. So these are the four areas we're looking at, really. But the main area we're looking at is the slight chance in Montana, North Dakota. And let me name off some of the cities in this area that you have to expect for these in this slight risk. Let's look Dickinson, North Dakota. Be aware for this storm. Winston, North Dakota as well. Minton, North Dakota, and Sidney, Montana. These are four areas you need to look out for these damaging wind gusts and scattered to large hail in this slight risk for severe weather. And also, we have these three areas. So let's look at the hail outlook for all of these areas so you all are prepared in these areas. This is the hail outlook. You can see we're really not anticipating any hail in the northeast, but some in the southern plains, some in Minnesota, and then some we're thinking hail in Colorado, Nebraska, parts of North and South Dakota, and then the bullseye of hail is in North Dakota and Montana. So that's the main area we're looking at for hail, but it does stretch in these three areas. So look for scattered to large hail, as I said, in these areas. So let's look at our damaging wind forecast for these areas. Okay, in the northeast, let's start there. You can see some damaging winds. It is still not a high threat, 5% risk. It's still not high threat, but you will see some large winds there as well as in Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, and then in Colorado, Nebraska, North and South Dakota, and Montana. Bullseye again, North Dakota, parts of Montana, and then right here. So just have to be careful for some damaging winds and some scattered to large hail. Let's look at tomorrow's. Let's get 2 days in one video. So let's look at tomorrow's severe weather as well as today's. Okay, tomorrow's is more compact. It's all really in one area. As you can see, we're back at a slight chance for severe weather right in the plains, back in North Dakota and Minnesota, South Dakota. It's kind of shifted more towards the Midwest, but it's still in North Dakota, South Dakota, and parts of Iowa that just got hammered with a derecho. That was a very bad derecho. I hope you guys are all still doing well if you live in Iowa. But it also stretches down in parts of Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska as well. So this is the area we're looking at. Let's get into the tornado outlook. We have a smaller tornado outlook tomorrow. Here is the tornado outlook. It is back in Nebraska, back in North Dakota, South Dakota, and Minnesota. it is a very low chance. It is a 2% chance, but still, you could see some small spin ups in these storms. So you just have to look out for some small spin ups. But let's look at the hail outlook. Yeah, I think it's a higher outlook than the tornado. Okay, here is the hail outlook for tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and this it stretches as the it looks pretty similar to the severe outlook. So you're looking at again bullseye right in the slight risk. The bullseye for hail is right in the slight risk of severe weather, and but you can still see decent hail from Kansas back to North Dakota. So just in this area, be cautioned for some small to large hail. Now let's look at our damaging wind forecast. Again, it's the same. In this area, in the slight risk, you have more of a chance to get damaging winds. So, but it does stretch down to Kansas and back. So this is the area we're looking at for damaging winds. But before we wrap up this video, let's look at the 48-hour accumulations for these storms to see how much rain we're expecting in these areas. Okay, here is the 48-hour accumulations for rain precipitation, and you can see in parts of Iowa up to a half an inch, maybe more, but in parts of Minnesota, inch and a half up to 2 inches in northern Minnesota, and then Nebraska about inch and a half, yeah, about an, then right down Kansas, little less, maybe, yeah, maybe more, about a half an inch in some spots, less than a half an inch as well. Nebraska, looking at a half an inch in some spots as well. Very close. And then let's look lastly in parts of South Dakota. Really not going to pick up much. Barely even a half an inch of rain. So these storms aren't going to be terribly like dumping buckets, but you still have to be careful for some maybe some low line flooding. So guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like my content, and thank you guys for watching. I'll keep you updated on more videos on severe weather and hurricanes, tropical storms. Thank you guys for watching, and come back for more videos like this, and have a good week.